Hi there, it's Godfrey. In the last video, I demonstrated on how to use Studvot, though at that moment, Studvot was, I just demonstrated in my local server, and now my Studvot app is already online with learning with its domain, studvot.com. Let's go to Studvot. I'm doing some testing, but at the same time demonstrating this web app. So let's log in as Genesis, who has been given the administrator role, and I'm gonna show you we have just updated different things. Let's go to the home page. As you can see, we didn't have Legion at the last time in our last tutorial, but now someone can create a Legion if someone add all the info. Once complete the profile info, there will be the image of a person with the Legion, contact detail, language proficiency, academic profile, all the way up to referees. And if you are done with adding your data, you can preview your Legion over here. The other thing that we have added is resource library, which wasn't there. With resource libraries, someone in a certain institution have an opportunity to have an online library where different categories of books may be added. Let's say in a school, maybe history books. At this moment, Genesis is the admin, and I've given him the role of director in the institution. So Genesis is able to have some permission like creating categories of books, but also there are different permissions and roles which will be set in the institution from the director of the institution up to the students. The student won't have permission such as to create books, maybe to post content, unless if the content are to be posted by a student. Okay, so for example, let's say the book categories, history, all about history, description, history books. Then let's view. So in this history category, if it's a librarian or someone who has a role of creating a book, may be able to post the book over here. So someone will add a new book in history category, the title, the author, description. One can select the category over here, maybe it's history. These are categories present, published year, language, and all the info, and at the end click the add book. The image of the book will be here, and the file will be here. So that's one of the things that we have added on to our system. In contrast to the previous video, it didn't have such resource library and Legion. We have also updated various things in our admin panel. Let's go to admin panel. Currently Genesis is set as the administrator. Okay, so in user management, as you can see that we have advanced access management. This has been shifted to advanced access management, the ability to prohibit your institution from enrolling into a class, from entering into the class. This is a major operation that when the administrator clicks will prevent someone from entering into the class. On how to create a class or learn, I did all this in my previous video. Another thing, some of the things are just the same, like managing specific institution among user interested. At this section, someone is able to welcome a person who is interested with the institution. So the administrator, Genesis, will be able to welcome someone who is interested in the institution. For example, I just welcomed Adam with the email test@gmail.com to Aga Khan University. Create feed packet. This is just the same as how we did in our previous video, where we register the feed available to our institution. Currently our institution is Aga Khan, and we select, maybe we have a field of medicine, Doctor of Medicine, register. Okay, we also have a field, let's say in nursing, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Let's also say we have in Bachelor of Education with Maths and Information Technology. Let's take an example. We have this feed at our institution. Our current institution is called Aga Khan. So this is just the same as the previous one. And managing role, we did some update on roles. In the previous time there was instructor role over here, but currently there will be only 2 roles. Let's say Genesis is currently the administrator who have given this institution, and Genesis will be able to promote someone to the role of staff. And if someone is promoted to the role of staff in his institution, let's say Genesis is promoting someone, is promoting Adam to be a staff at Aga Khan University. We click, we choose the staff role and change Adam from student to staff. By now, test@gmail.com or Adam will be able to access the admin panel and will be able to get, we have permission to see what a staff member is supposed to see. And that's not the end, because currently Adam is a staff. But what kind of staff? Is he a librarian or is he a director? We have created, we have updated the way to manage Adam. Now let's go, and this Genesis will be able to manage position of Adam by clicking manage position among users in your institution. So let's see, currently we have Adam. By default, Adam, though is a staff, by default will be student. So what further position are you going to give Adam? Is Adam a director, or is he a principal, or just a student? Is he a class representative, a janitor, a teacher, a nurse, a legal manager, correct? Or who is Adam? So if Adam is a teacher, let's say he's a teacher or lecturer, then we change his position to a teacher or lecturer, like that. So currently Adam is a teacher, so that means Adam will be able to create teaching content and post it to a specific class to the specific field at Aga Khan University. What about feed? Currently, these are the feed we have created at Aga Khan, and this section is option because a person who have been welcomed to the institution will be able to select the feed in his own profile. Though as a staff and administrator, I have the permission to grant someone, to allocate someone in the feed. For example, let me put myself in the field of Doctor of Medicine, and let me put Adam in the field of Doctor of Medicine too. So I'm also in the field of Doctor of Medicine, and Adam is currently in the field of Doctor of Medicine, but I'm the director. Genesis, I'm the director, but Adam is a teacher. On rank and classes is just the same, but currently there are some updates. Let's say let's create a rank, maybe class 1. Let's create this class 1. Currently the creator has ability to prohibit enrollment to the class, unlike the previous time only the administrator was the one who had ability to close. Currently just the creator of the class can prevent someone from enrolling in the class. Let's enroll in the class. We can enroll and unenroll, but once an enrollment is prohibited, it means you can only unenroll, but once try to enroll, the system will reject because the class is already closed by the creator. Only the creator and the administrator can open this class. So let's allow enrollment. If enrollment has been allowed, then someone can enter into the class. Let's view detailing the class, and now by now you can see Genesis has enrolled in the class 1. Let's go back. Another thing we have updated is parent and child relationship. We have created a system that an institution, by default, every person is a child by default. So we can update someone to be a parent. Let's say Adam. Let's update Adam to be a parent, and if Adam is the parent, then if Adam has children, children are now able to use the parent's account. We have done this because in some scenarios a child don't have a mobile device to do homeworks, especially when children are in holidays. It's good when they have time to do homeworks. A child doesn't have a mobile device, or due to rules in the community doesn't allow children to have mobile phone, then a child may do exercises and homeworks and study under the parent's supervision. So the child will use the parent account to do homeworks, to do exams that are done during holidays. Let's define the relation. At this, we can create a parent-child relationship. Let's select a parent. At this space, we'll be able to select a parent and choose who is the child. For example, current Adam is the parent, but let's say let me use Genesis as a child for just an example. Add a child to parent. As you can see, I've added Adam Genesis to be Adam's child. What if I do it again? Let's add Genesis again. The system will reject because this parent-child relationship already exists. Let's say this is Adam. Let's choose a child for Adam. Let's choose Adam to be the child himself. He's the parent and the child. The system will reject because a parent cannot be their own child. So this system is very intelligent and works very well. It doesn't confuse. Let's refresh now. As you can see, Adam is a parent and Genesis is a child. Information about the child will be displayed here. I just use administrator for an example. So I'll just delete this. This was just an example. So at this page we'll be able to set the parent-child relationship to determine a parent and his children, and through that children will be able to do exercise and exams. When the child uses a parent's account, there will be some changes automatically in the whole system to determine that at this moment who using the system or the parent's account is the child. Let's go back. We have already spoken about position. Another thing we have added is department. At this part, we can select what department. Let's say currently Adam is and Genesis both are in Doctor of Medicine, but at what department? Let's say we are in microbiology department or any other department, and if the department is not here, we can add a new department by clicking add department. Let's say pathology department. Image if available. This is pathology. So yeah, now we have created pathology department. Let's view. This is pathology department, back to department, and let's go back. So if we have created the pathology department, now let's refresh. We'll be able to see pathology over here, and we'll be able to select the department and use it. Like, let's assign Adam to pathology department. Currently Adam is in pathology department. Let's go back and see what we have updated files. As you can see, that's all the update in user management. And once you have you start using the system, you'll be able to learn different things about user management and get used with the system. It was about user management, add and news. This was in there, but by clicking add and news, you can create news to your institution. Just like how I previously demonstrated. I just added the link over here to make things right. So if a news is created, it will be displayed to people in the institution. So this is a very good place to ensure a good communication between the administration and the people of the institution. Content management. On content management, currently designing management, as we have seen previously. Link management, not so defined. News and updates is also here. Resume management, now at this all the lesions of people or in the institution will be here. So if the administration want to see the resume of someone in the institution, will just go to resume and look at all resume available. This list all resumes of your institution. At this section you see all people, but this one will see only people in your feed. And on resource library management, at this resource management you will be able to create books as how I explained previously. The other thing that we have added is examination system. At this examination score management, you can create an exam and you can keep the record, set the grades that are available at your institution. For example, grade A is from 100 to 80, maybe to 80 in your institution. This will be known as grade A. So if you have set all the grade from A to F or to 0, then the system will be able to know when the score is 80, the system will automatically know that this is A. And when the score is 50, the system will know maybe 50, you have set 50 as C. Then the system will know that 50 is grade C and be able to make a good interpretation of students' results. Another thing we have added, okay, so you can create an examination right here, and also this will list all the examination available. Previously I demonstrated on learning there's a system that allows you to create an automatic exam, MCQ examination, as I demonstrated previous over here, where we created an exam and published. So once a person in the institution solves the exam, or a child using the parent account solves the exam, then the examination will be automatically created in the score data, and it will also be created over here. And then once the examination is created, the grade will be passed to up to this section. So there will be the grades in the learning management over here. There will be the grades, there will be in examination results, but also this grade will also be passed to the examination score, and further examination interpretation will be done over here. But defined analysis will be over here. where you can select the exam and create analysis and be able to download the analysis that you want. For example, currently with this system, you can select the exams available and do the analysis to get the average of all the exam and determine the first person up to the last person. So even if you have done 10 exams of different subjects, you can get the analysis done here by the system. The system will calculate and provide if it's the average of all exam of each exam done and the overall average, and do the hard work, do all the arrangement, determining the first person up to the last person who have done the exam. So the system is super advanced. And then that was all about examination score. Let's go back and see what we have further done. That was on content management. We have also added something on account management. There's fee management. At this you can create fee type, maybe tuition fee, create fee, and keep the record of people who have paid a certain tuition fee. And also there's fee analysis. You can see fee based on roles, student fee, how much students have paid, staff and others. Currently our system with our own student will create other pages which enable recording payments of people of different roles. So I guess that's all about the update that we have done so far. Currently we welcome all people who want to use this system to their institution. All the students in the institution will have a better future because they'll be able to learn in such an easy way and be able to be ahead of time compared to ordinary students who don't use system to learn. This is the way of transforming generations, minimizing time, and maybe in the future we'll be able to learn in a short period of time, reduce the number of classes because we have systems that help us to reach our potential in a very easy way. I'll be giving the other tutorial providing further demonstration of the system. Let's be in touch. You were with me, Goife Oscar, the creator, the founder, and the managing director, the chief engineer of Studvot.com and Scopex Enterprise. Thank you very much. You're welcome.